Yo, yo, yo. What's good, gang? You know the name. It's Transition representing Gap Tooth Games, and I'm back at y'all with another video. Excuse me. Make sure y'all hit that like button as you come on in. Drop a comment down in the comment section to let me know y'all here and y'all feeling it. And man, we just gonna shoot the chain. We y'all come on in, man. You understand me? I wanted to get into this topic today because it's really crazy, man. So if y'all been living under a rock, y'all know Shannon Sharpe has recently gone up for basically the R word, right? R word allegations. And it's real sad to see, man. I ain't gonna lie. But has he fallen from grace? Like, has this tarnished his legacy? You know, Shannon Sharpe is a Hall of Fame football player. The dude, what, like top 10 cornerbacks all time, right? Like, and then when he switched over to the social media space, he kind of took it by storm. You know what I'm saying? The initial interview with Cat Williams, it was lit. Hold on, let me. How do I make this bigger? There we go. All right. I gotta do all that just to do that. Who that? They say Ashley Steam. Shout out to Ashley Steam in the chat, man. Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we about to talk about this Shannon Sharpe thing. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure you hit that like button for your boy. I appreciate you being here. You could be anywhere in the world, but you decided to be here. And that means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? Look, you're making my gap show, all right? But yeah, we talking about it. So a lot of people feel like Shannon was just flat out wrong in the beginning anyway for talking to this 19-year-old girl, him being in his 50s. But I'm of the belief that if y'all are two consenting adults, then everything should be good. Like a lot of people feel like, the power dynamic is off because he's an older man with money. But if you look at it, she's basically got his future in the palm of her hands right now. You know what I'm saying? They initially offered her $10 million to, try to make this all go away. They wanted to settle out of court. And settling out of court isn't necessarily an admission of guilt, but when you're willing to put $10 million up, that makes it look real bad. Y'all remember when Cassie was about to go public before the video had dropped, right? And P. Diddy didn't want to settle, right? I don't think, like, they came for a certain number. P. Diddy was like, nah. Then the video, how did that go? Basically, when they had asked for the 30 million, P. Diddy came off the 30 million like the very next day. That made him look real bad, right? And this is a similar situation. And yeah, actually, like you said, I think she set him up with I mean, she's an OnlyFans girl. You know what I'm saying? And people act like just because you're younger in age, you can't be intentional with your actions and what you out here doing. Like, I remember when I was young, I knew exactly what I was doing. All right. I lost my virginity at 14. That's nothing to be proud about. That's just the reality. And I knew what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna get into it. All right. Let me pop up my big screen TV real quick. Boom. Y'all like that? Big screen TV real quick. Hey, don't hate on the kid, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting good with this. Let me shrink myself so we can all watch it together. Let me go ahead and put this video on the screen. Oh, drop my TV. And we're gonna get into it. All right. And shout out to y'all. This video comes from Seti Nash, by the way. Shout out to Seti Nash. Make sure y'all go like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? The dude be putting out good content, and I appreciate him for it. But let's get into it.
He's elected to step aside to take care of his family and to deal with this blackmail filled with lies by this individual who uses OnlyFans to make money and to act out in role playing. But the reason that's relevant is that we are going to counterclaim and file suit against her. She will be under oath, and we will show that what I'm saying is true. She's lying about anything other than consensual sex. There was never anything but consensual sex. The reason we sent out her own words, her own text messages, is that She often asked for rough sex. She, in a text message that we just recently put online, she said, "I want to be in a dog collar. Daddy, I want your black babies." And she was role playing and asked for this with Mr. Shannon Sharpe. So we are going to prove this in court when we sue her in a counterclaim. But I'm saying on the record, she's lying. We have evidence of her lie. He's innocent. There was never a moment of other than consensual sex. And this is about blackmail and a shakedown scheme. It's consistent with my statement, which we will prove, that she's a liar, that she engaged as the news of his success and future contracts came to her attention. She took advantage to leverage the possibility of her getting paid, and she blackmailed him. And we are suing her, and we will prove that this was a scheme to blackmail involving secret taping. And we will prove that Mr. Sharpe is telling the truth, that he was never, ever involved in anything other than consensual sexual activity privately between two adults.
Well, it's the horny dog by the name of Shannon Sharpe. Hey. One thing that I believe that Shannon Sharpe knew that this doggone lawsuit was going to reveal other skeletons and people were going to start digging. We got two articles. I mean, two of them, baby, to get into. If you can, man, hit that like button like you like something and subscribe. But if you don't, then you don't. And we'll just keep on rolling. Let's go. So I'm going to read two.
Before we go further, check this out, right? So a lot of people keep saying, you know, this wouldn't have happened if he would have been messing with a woman his own age, right? But that's not true, y'all. That's not true at all. Any woman with bad intentions could have gotten him like this, okay? So we just need to dispel that myth off the back. Now, like I said before, when you try to settle out of court for $10 million, that's not necessarily an admission of guilt, but at the same particular time, in the court of public opinion, that looks bad, because if you would have really just thought this out, you would have had to have known that once this girl went viral with these allegations, other people were going to come out anyway. Like, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? So that just made you look all the more worse. And the fact that you have prior allegations against women, it's kind of like Trey Songz, right? There are a lot of women that have come out against Trey Songz and have alleged that this man is like an aggressive dude, or that he assaults women. And for the most part, he's beaten all of those allegations. But where there's smoke, there's fire. And especially when Keke Palmer said it turned a lot of women off. A lot of people believe, like I personally believe, if there's 100 people accusing you of something, you probably did it. You know what I'm saying? Like with the Bill Cosby thing, it was like 100 women coming against him. I don't think he touched all them women, but at least 5 or 10 he had to have. Like, where there's smoke, there's fire. And that's just how I see it. But we're going to keep on going, all right? Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let me know y'all in here.
Two articles, and here is one of them. Fox, Shannon Sharpe settled physical incident with female PA. The alleged incident, which has not been previously reported, took place while Sharpe was a co-host on FS1's Undisputed. ESPN contributor Shannon Sharpe announced Thursday he is stepping away from the network as he faces a $50 million lawsuit on allegations that he ordered a woman whom he was in a relationship with. While he contends with that suit, additional incidents from the past have come to light. Before Sharpe's time at ESPN, when he was the co-host of FS1's Undisputed, he was accused of choking a female production assistant in the workplace. Two sources with knowledge of the incident tell Front Office Sports. One source says Sharpe and Fox settled with the accuser for several $100,000. There was no lawsuit filed against Sharpe in the incident. A rep for Sharpe told FOS there was no incident of choking involving Shannon on the FS1 set. On one occasion, he and a few colleagues were involved in some light physical interaction in a playful context. Fox Sports later chose to resolve the matter privately. For further details, we recommend contacting Fox directly. A Fox Sports spokesperson declined to comment prior to the statement from Sharpe's camp and could not immediately be reached for follow-up. Sharpe co-hosted Undisputed from 2016 to 2023. Dang, I didn't know it lasted that long. That's pretty good. The timing of the incident was unknown. In 2010, Sharpe briefly stepped away from his role on CBS NFL Today show after he was accused of assault. He returned to the network after a restraining order was dismissed. So he had a case in 2010 as well. Earlier this week, a woman filed a lawsuit in Nevada accusing Sharpe of R-ing her. The woman, represented by attorney Tony Busby, who previously filed suits against Deshaun Watson, Jay-Z, and Diddy, said in a suit that she was 19 when she met Sharpe at a gym in Los Angeles in 2023. Sharpe is 56. Okay. The lawsuit claimed that the two had a consensual relationship that grew tense when Sharpe went on Instagram Live last October, apparently having S with another woman. Sharpe said at the time that he went live by accident. Busby later released audio of Sharpe threatening to choke the accuser. Sharpe's attorney, Lanny Davis, has claimed that Sharpe and the plaintiff engaged in role-playing. He acknowledged in a call with reporters earlier this week that the leaked audio was real, but said that it was in the heat of the moment and not meant literally. I'm pretty sure we can all tell that. It is our opinion this is a classic case of blackmail. The plaintiff demanded tens of millions of dollars in a proceeding that's called mediation in return for her not publishing this tape, which she showed the lawyers for Mr. Sharpe, said Davis. Oh, okay. Davis said that Sharpe had offered at least $10 million to settle the suit before it was filed, and that they were blindsided when talks broke down and the news of the lawsuit broke in the media. The relationship in question was 100%.
My bad, y'all. You know, I got to give my commentary. So, what makes it really look bad is that this dude, Tony Busby, is a vulture, all right? He set out these lawsuits against Jay-Z, Deshaun Watson, and Diddy, but, you know, Diddy's might have a little more validity to him. But he set out these lawsuits in order for these people to settle out of court and him to just get that quick money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me just get a quick $500,000 here, 2,500,000, or 250,000 here. You know what I'm saying? Like that's usually his goal when he sets out and does these frivolous lawsuits like that. And y'all seen how Jay-Z responded. Jay-Z wasn't going at all. He was like, shit, not only am I not paying you, but I'm countersuing you and I'm gonna try to get your license revoked so you can't do law, you can't practice law anymore. And y'all seen he dropped that lawsuit against Jay-Z. Like, I feel like that's how Shannon should have handled this if he truly is innocent. Now, we mentioned Jay-Z, but we also got to mention Deshaun Watson. You know what I'm saying? Now, Deshaun Watson had the whole happy ending at the massage parlor thing going on. But there were rumors that, Tony Busby is best friends with the owners of the Houston Texans. And when Deshaun Watson basically paid that man out of his money, he wasn't going. You know what I'm saying? So he got Busby on him and basically got Busby to ruin that man. And I mean, yeah, Deshaun had to come off a lot of money, fines and all. Like, you don't want to have to deal with law, especially with a dude like Tony Busby. So the fact that they turned down $10 million, that should tell you there might be some validity to these claims. I don't want to believe it because we all like Uncle Shannon Sharpe, right? I mean, he's like the drunk uncle at the party that you got to lend $20 to, right? You know what I'm saying? He's the uncle at the barbecue that just keeps everybody laughing, right? But at the same particular time, we don't know these people in our personal lives, and a lot of we got to realize that, you know. And there's another theory that I've been kind of formulating, and it makes sense, right? Just stick with me, all right? Stick with me. So, and I don't want to put this like this is not an attack on people of alternative lifestyles, right? If you LGBTQ, hey, do what you do. But I'm saying this is a psychology, right? So, people who are on the down low, right? Dudes who are secretly, bromosexual, but they mess with women to cover it up. It was rumored that Shannon Sharpe, was him and his old stylist, who is a gay male, were, a couple. And if you look at some of them videos and them interactions, I mean, body language speaks for 93% of communication, and their body language said that they was bumping booties, okay? They were booty buddies, okay? I mean, we just gonna keep that a whole 100. So, you know, those allegations ran rampant until that Instagram live where he accidentally went live and he was having sex with that chick Michelle and oh yeah, that's my Michelle. Oh, that's my Michelle. Y'all remember that clip. So I say all that to say, what if this is a byproduct of him like lying to himself and lying to the public? Like, you know, those dudes are extra emotional. And there'd be a lot of domestic violence in same sex relationships. If you look at the statistics, it'd be a lot of domestic violence in same sex relationships. And I feel like if a man is really to pop off on a man that he's seeing, he'll do the same on a woman. You know what I'm saying? Be it assault of physical nature or assault of the sexual nature. But that's just a theory I have. You know, let's get back into it. I know I be talking a lot, you know what I'm saying? But this is my channel, Mo. That's what I do, you dig? Shout out to y'all for being here, though. Y'all could be anywhere else in the world and you decided to be here. I appreciate that. Let's keep going.
Percent consensual, Sharpe wrote on X in response to the suit in which Jane Doe alleges are, at this juncture, I'm elected to step aside temporarily from ESPN. My duties, I will be devoting this time to my family. In responding and dealing with these false and disruptive allegations said against me, I plan to return to ESPN at the start of NFL preseason. ESPN said in a statement, this is a serious situation, and we agree with Shannon's decision to step away. No, they actually agreed mutually that his ass need to go ahead and step the F. So this is another one of the papers that was written, and I think this one is pretty detailed, man, because it gets a little wild. A Nevada woman is suing Hall of Fame tight end and media personality Shannon Sharpe for more than $50 million, alleging he ordered her and threatened her during a 2-year relationship. A lawsuit filed. We don't even have to. Well, maybe we should. The lawsuit filed Sunday in Las Vegas District Court by attorney Tony Busby seeks damages for pain and suffering, psychological and emotional distress, mental anguish, embarrassment, and humiliation. Yeah, okay. All right, so yeah, we won't do that over the next 2 years. According to the lawsuit, headed twice. Busby released brief audio. And then right here, this right here was what I wanted y'all to get to because we seen it, but nobody really detailed it. So here we go right here. Doe's lawsuit also refers to a separate suit Sharpe faces in New York in that 2023 case. Michelle Evans, who says she was in a relationship with Sharpe for roughly a decade, accused him of intentional infliction of emotional distress and defamation. Among other things, the suit includes allegations that Sharpe assaulted Evans during an argument in 2010. Busby has been involved in other high-profile misconduct lawsuits. So I'm wondering, well, I think he said, what he said? What's her name? Her name was Michelle, right? So dang, this could actually be the same Michelle that he was hitting as well, bro. That's kind of crazy, bro. Michelle. Just think about this.
Hey, yo, you. Can you subscribe and turn on that bell too? Because when you do, you're helping unbiased, independent news.
Make sure y'all subscribe to Setting Nash, man.
When I originally did this video, I'm re-recording now. And I'm re-recording because, bro, this stuff about Shannon, I always say a pattern of behavior. Shannon Sharpe has had allegations against women since 1994.
Yo.
One of the things that y'all...
Hold up, y'all. I was born in 1993. Hold up, gang. You see, I haven't watched this full video, man. You know what I'm saying? I just clicked on it. I was like, this will probably be a good one to help get my point across. But it's stuff like that. When you got long-standing allegations like that, let me make myself bigger so we can get this point across. You know what I'm saying? It's Pimpy Pimp Street. Hold up. Wow. Yeah. I'm getting better with this, y'all. Hey, hats off to you. I learned so much of this on the fly, y'all. Y'all would not believe me, okay? Like, give it up for your boy, all right? I'm doing this on the fly, you dig? But that's crazy. I was born in 1993, okay? I'm 32, you dig? I just look young, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that gap look good, you dig? But nah, man, that's wild. This dude has had allegations against women since I've been 1 year old. Like, that tells you something, you know what I'm saying? If y'all go back and look at some of these videos with him and his ex stylist, you know, his boy toy, man, you can't tell me that he ain't got a little sugar in his tank. You know what I'm saying? And those dudes have a history of violence against women when they down low, because it's like they reject themselves, so they're rejecting the woman or something. You know what I'm saying? And this is when I say, man, live your truth, bro. Whatever your truth is, unless it's our word culture, because we don't condone none of that. All right. You should never have to take no vagin, okay? There are women out here literally throwing away the vagin, okay? You can go and pay for the vagin. I mean, if you Shannon Sharpe, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to fly to Las Vegas, go get you a bunny ranch girl, a professional that's gonna sign a non-disclosure agreement, and if you want to do the booty batter thing, you can do the booty batter thing. Like, it's gang. You don't have to do the things that you do, bro. Oh, what did I do? Hold on now. Okay, yeah, there we go. But yeah, it's kind of wild, man. I've never understood the psychology of someone who wants to take a woman's sexual, like, my thing ain't even gonna get hard if I feel like the woman ain't into me. And like, that's just me though. You know what I'm saying? Sex is a mental thing for me too. Like, I feel like if a woman don't want me, like, girl, get out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. So to forcefully take from a woman, especially when you don't have to, for all intents and purposes, man, Shannon's a good looking brother. You know what I'm saying? Pause. I'm saying he's in shape. All right. I'm not saying on the face card and all that, but I'm saying the dude has a good build. The dude's built like a freaking a statue. Even at 56, he's clearly top 1% genetics. The dude is a multimillionaire. He's a top 10% guy. Like, he should be moving in a way that represents that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. We're gonna keep on going though. Shout out to y'all. Let me know y'all in here, man. Hit that like button. Make sure the likes are on one accord with the viewerships. Take a pause for the cause. You know what I'm saying? Let's do a temperature check. If you're watching right now, drop down in the chat where you from, how old you are, and how you feel about the situation. You know what I'm saying? And shouts out to you for being here. You dig? Let's keep going.
Y'all know that I do is I tell y'all this all the time. I'm gonna go and research. Y'all expect me to keep it real because you know that I will. And I would not be keeping it real right now. I will let you guys know I'm actively rooting that Shannon Sharpe is not guilty of what he is accused of. Unfortunately, I cannot ignore his history of bad behavior. Shannon Sharpe is not coming back. I had already did a video on this and it was so poignant, but the video that y'all going to see, it's not going to pertain to new information, but it's still a good message nonetheless, because y'all know I deliver sermons on here. Shannon Sharpe, bruh, it's over with, man. Something is wrong with Buddy. Something is wrong with him, man. I'm about to give y'all a article that I don't know if anybody read it, and if they read it before, then shout out to them. I didn't see it. I give credit where credit is due, unless I find out later that I did something. Then if it's later that I did something, depending on who you are, I'll give you credit later on. If not, then I just say F you and I don't give a damn and I don't care. It is what it is. Yeah, and that's a shout out that little buddy who tried to take that shot at me, but you don't even stack up, bro. You ain't even did 900,000 views on your channel, and you've been here for 5 years. Neither here nor there. I'm just being petty. Shannon Sharpe, it's over. It's a wrap. He ain't coming back, bro. Check this out. We just found out something crazy. That lawsuit that he's fighting in New York was actually a lawsuit that he was fighting in Atlanta and the notorious Fulton County. Check out this article right here, man.
Shannon Sharpe takes leave from CBS due to restraining order. See documents here. Shannon Sharpe has long been a favorite of Broncos fans, a former record-setting tight end turned broadcaster who Denverites have long felt deserves to be in the NFL Hall of Fame. But his road to Canton may have gotten longer, what with him taking a temporary leave from CBS after a restraining order alleging forced sex and threats was made public. The restraining order story was broken on the blog Sports by Brooks, which obtained the following documents from Fulton County Court in the Atlanta area, as seen in the highlighted section at the bottom of the first page above. The document, filed by a woman named Michelle Bundy, maintains that Sharpe forced plaintiff to have sex with him. He repeatedly calls and threatens her life. Suspect places plaintiff under surveillance and calls to say he is watching. Other seemingly unflattering reports about Sharpe and women have popped up now and again over the years. A February 7, 1997 Rocky Mountain News piece that's no longer online noted, this newspaper recently reported that Broncos tight end Shannon Sharpe was arrested for hitting his girlfriend. She also was charged with destruction after she broke some glasses. Along these same lines, an August 2004 Associated Press article revealed that Sharpe had been charged with misdemeanor battery for removing the mother of one of his children from his home. After sharing Sharpe's version of the story, shaped to seem benign, the piece includes this intriguing statement. Evans is one of 3 women who have been in and out of Fulton County Civil Court with Sharpe since March 1994. The 10 court cases between Sharpe and the women include paternity and domestic matters. This latest incident may not prove fatal to either Sharpe's CBS gig or his potential Hall of Fame membership, unless even more nastiness comes out. He better hope the rest of the documents are sealed.
Please note, this response right here was recorded before I just found out about that article. So if y'all wondering why parts of it doesn't make sense, that is the reason why. Other than that, man, enjoy, and I'll catch y'all in a minute. We're going to talk about the Turkey Hut leg owner in a couple of hours at the 12 o'clock mark.
So let me bring it home, man. So this ain't looking good. You know, he had that $100 million deal on the table. That's no longer on the table, right? I don't know how much he was getting paid from ESPN, but ESPN is a faction of Disney, so I know he was getting a bag. And having to step down, that's seriously gonna hurt his pockets. Not only that, let's say the charges stick, right? Well, boom, there goes your YouTube, right? They're gonna take that away from you, and that's a significant portion of his income. Let's say the charges don't stick, but it's still perceived negatively by the public. The guests that you can normally just pull and have come on your show, they're going to be advised not to go on your show because people are going to boycott them too if they do it. You know what I'm saying? It's all bad, man. Like, it's just not looking good at all for Uncle Shannon, bro. And this is all due to the fact that you couldn't control your sexuality. Dick discipline is a virtue, man. Now, it's not something that everybody learns, and it's something I definitely had to struggle with. You know what I'm saying? But dick discipline will save your life. Having standards will save your life. He should have never been messing with this chick. And not because she's a 19-year-old chick, but because of the person that she is. He was looking for sexual fun and pleasure and just a good time with a chick. You can go to the whole house and get that, Uncle Shannon. If you was willing to pay for these chicks anyway, you might as well have went to a professional place and done it. You know what I'm saying? Not some little chick that you just meet at the gym who just so happens to be an OnlyFans girl. That doesn't make her a professional. She probably doesn't get tested regularly. She probably out here doing some wild shit. She's probably a little high school bop that figured out she had a nice little body on her, and now she's using that to her advantage. And she seen a sucker in Shannon Sharpe, and she licked him. Straight up, homie, you got licked. And hey, man, it is what it is. Like, at the end of the day, you're going to have to live with the consequences of your actions. Now, some lessons in life are free. Some lessons in life we have to pay for. He already tried to pay $10 million to make this lesson go away, and they didn't take the bait. If he messes around and has to pay $50 million and is found guilty of this, I for sure believe that ruins his legacy. Like, no doubt. I mean, look at Bill Cosby's legacy, right? Bill Cosby had generational. He's the reason that generations of black children went to college, hands down. Like, the Cosby Show was the biggest sitcom in America. He was known as America's dad, a black man at a time where racism was real. You know what I'm saying? So for him to fall from grace, for him to fall like he did and completely just tarnish his legacy, like when Bill Cosby dies, he'll be remembered by people who loved him fondly, but to the world, he'll just be known as an old predator. You know what I'm saying? Who used to put pills in people's drinks, and rightfully so, because homie, you brought that on yourself. And Shannon Sharpe could potentially suffer the same fate. And when you like, gang, you've been having these allegations about you since I was 1 years old. That's crazy. But man, that's shit. I don't know, man. I hope it's not true. Like, I don't want this to be true about Shannon Sharpe. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, Diddy fell from grace. Shit. I'll tell you one thing. If it was me, I'd be in Bali somewhere next to Russell Simmons' ass doing yoga on a boat with a bad little broad next to me. You dig? Like, that's just me, though. But what y'all want to do, man? Y'all want to keep going with this content or what? Y'all want to switch topics? What y'all want to talk about, man? Let me know who all up in here. Ashley, you still up in here, home? Hey, I need some moderators, right? Because we about to start doing these lives on a daily basis, and I'm gonna need some of my people to, some of my gap tooth gangsters to hold it down. If y'all ain't know, we the gap tooth gang over here. You dig? Shout out to y'all for being here, by the way. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but welcome to the Gap Tooth Gourmet. But we serving it up nice over here. You know what I'm saying? Have a seat anywhere you want. There's free champagne until 9 because this is the grand opening. You dig? You know what I'm saying? I got Mr. Johnny Love on the keyboard over there. Make sure you tip your waitress too. You know what I'm saying? Tip your waitress. But what y'all want to get into, man? Or should I just continue to freestyle this thing? Hold on, let me see if I can do this. Yeah, man. So I'm hoping this ain't looking choppy. By the way, tell me if I'm looking choppy, y'all, because I ain't. I just put in an Amazon order to get my it's like a converter for the Ethernet cable, because the last live I didn't realize how choppy I was. So y'all let me know, man. But we up in here. We gonna go ahead and stream on into something else. Screw it. We up in here. We got a little time. Just a little time. We'll get into another video. So I seen this video the other day, right? And I was gonna get into this content heavy later, but we can talk a little bit about it right now. Screw it. We're gonna do it. I think I liked it. This. So if you don't know, Brick Baby of the No Jumper verse, right? Brick Baby rolling 60 script.
Nigga, on the dead homies, nigga. Niggas did my
Nipsey Hussle. He's wrapped up into a RICO indictment right now with Big U out in California, and it's looking bad, man. These dudes are looking at some real Fed time. Anytime it's a RICO, RICOs were meant to catch mobsters. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you act up in a RICO, I think Big U collectively is looking at like 600 years, bro. You know? And I found this video of Brick Baby talking, and it was 2 years ago. And he's proclaiming to be a rich crip, and hey man, I ain't about to get wrapped up in nothing with y'all niggas and whoop-de-whoop. And it's like, this man basically spoke ill into the future and put himself in that predicament, because that's exactly what happened. Like right now, he's down and out. He's begging his former boss for money. His boss said he basically ain't paying him his salary no more because, you're locked up in prison, and I ain't about to pay your ass if you're locked up in prison, which I kind of get, But we going to take a look at this video, man, because it's crazy how there's power in the tongue, right? They say there's power of life and death in the tongue. And I think when you say certain things, you put out those vibrations to the universe, and the universe is going to send you your karma back. So let me give y'all an example, right? If you say you're gonna stop doing a certain negative habit, right? Or you're gonna stop, let's say you stop smoking, right? Or you say you're gonna stop smoking. And you know in your heart of hearts you don't mean that, right? Like I remember when I was a kid, I used to do bad shit, right? And then when I get in trouble, I say a prayer to God to get me out of it. And I'd be like, God, I swear, if you get me out of this situation, I'll never do that again. Knowing full and hell and damn well, I'm going to do it again if I get out of the situation. It's kind of like that, right? So this nigga Brick Baby was saying all of this stuff while simultaneously doing everything he could to put himself in prison. The man is in there on multiple gun charges. They had his phone wiretapped. He's on wiretap talking about like him and his baby mama is arguing while his baby mama has the child in her arms, and he aims the damn AK-47 at the baby mama and his daughter. Like the feds had to rush in and raid his house early because they heard that on wiretap. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just he did everything he could to put himself in there. And it's funny to me because looking at this video, it's like, nigga, you didn't do any of the things you said in this video, right? Like, let's check it out.
My boy bad, cuz you did Nipsey bad. Even though it's my little homie, nigga, I'm still not y'all tight.
Take a fade, ain't nothing but a fade.
This ain't gonna hurt not one bit. Hit that like button. Just do it.
What's good, Pirates gang? It's your boy Merc, and I'm back at you with another video. Yup, I said another. And this time on the plate, we got your boy Brick Baby, and he coming at you with a powerful message, man. He said he's separating himself from the homies, and he pushing peace and positivity. But I ain't gonna talk y'all heads up.
Now, mind you, this video is after Nipsey Hussle was killed, right? Nipsey Hussle was killed by Brick Baby's little homie, Eric Holder. A lot of people don't know that Eric Holder was Brick Baby's little homie. A lot of people don't know that Brick Baby and Nipsey Hussle had a fight before. There's a picture of Brick Baby with two black eyes. Nipsey Hussle lumped his shit up. And I personally feel like, man, and I'm going to do a conclusive video about this whole thing, right? But I personally feel like they set Nipsey up. They all conspired to get that boy out of there. And there's nothing like, if you seen the Big Sam interview, you know, or Black Sam interview with Nipsey's big brother on Big Boys podcast, he basically says it without saying any names that he knows Eric Holder was sent over there. And after this whole Big U indictment, him facing a murder charge for killing his son's best friend, you know, his DNA potentially being found under the son's best friend's fingernails, him on wiretap claiming he's the biggest rolling Crip, 60s Crip ever, even bigger than Nipsey. It's just a whole tale of jealousy, betrayal, overcoming things, and falling short before you get to the finish line, man. Like, this is really tragic when you break it all down and go down into the rabbit hole of it. And Nipsey was really out here doing a lot for a bunch of niggas who didn't deserve a damn from him, bro. Like, Nipsey really was out here basically in a den of fucking snakes, and he got bit. You know what I'm saying? For all intents and purposes, man, he was taking care. He was putting his trust into the wrong people, and it backfired on him, bro. And I hate that for him because he bought up the block. A lot of people talking about, you know, making it out the hood and doing good in their hood and coming back to the hood and doing well for their hood. But Nipsey was actually doing that shit. He was providing jobs for people in the hood. You know what I'm saying? When his big homie, Cowboy, the one who basically watched him die, knew the dude Eric Holder was unhinged, knew the dude was a killer, knew the dude just got into it with people the day before. When he sat there and watched that man die on them cameras from the inside and then ran outside after that, that should have told that, like, that let me know everything I needed to know, bro. Your name Thundercat. You supposed to be known for beating niggas up, doing your thing, handling your business. When Eric Holder first walked up, and you knew that the day before he was already tripping on people. Nigga, you should have been the one, hey, bro, you can't be around here right now. Or, hey, yo, Nip, come over here real quick. Let me holler at you. And tell him to get on up out of there. Nigga, you the big homie. It's crazy, man. Yeah. I get mad thinking about the shit, bro, because I hate when a dude works his whole life to find, like Nip was finally just hitting his stride with this music shit, right? Like he was finally getting to the point where it's like, all right, now I'm starting to see the fruits of my labor. You know what I'm saying? The dude was a natural born hustler. He got it from his big brother, and he was taking the game far, bro. Like the dude, he was definitely gonna be a billionaire, philosopher. I mean, the dude already immortalized himself in the short time that he was here. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people didn't know about Nip until after he died. But the fact that he had that much of an impact should let you know, he was prolific in his work. But let's get into this content. My bad. I'll talk your ear off all day if you let me. You know what I'm saying? I'm passionate about this shit. I love this content shit. Hit that like button for your boy. Let's get into it.
So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and that notification bell. And you know what I'm about to do? Yup, I'm about to run this clip. Let's go.
For any nigga I done help get some money for, and you talk about a nigga going on rants on the internet, nigga, on the hood, I don't involve the hood in my rants, nigga. And on 6, so I'm really like that, nigga. Test it out, nigga, because you same niggas that's talking been in the car with me by myself, nigga. On the dead homies, you same niggas who talking that been on plays with me by myself, nigga. I didn't pull it up on y'all by myself, nigga. You niggas ain't shit without your homeboys, for real, nigga. Keep congregating on the rich, nigga. If you want to, you never get here, nigga. On the dead homies, nigga. I didn't get rich from hating on niggas, nigga. I got rich from separating myself from niggas, nigga. On the hood, I got rich from separating from you ass punk, nigga. On the hood, I fuck with real, nigga, real deal situations, nigga. I fuck with real killers, nigga. Real drug dealers and shit, nigga. On the dead homies, nigga, I'm rapping now, nigga. On what I got rich because I separated, nigga. On the dead homies, nigga. Niggas did my boy bad, cuz you did Nipsey bad. Even though it was my little homie, nigga, I'm still not fucking with y'all tight. Same niggas got my telephone number. Same niggas know what's happening. On the dead homies, cuz get your money, stay out the way, cuz. On what I seen real slime balls turn into rich niggas when they stop worrying about what the next nigga doing, cuz. On 6-0. You niggas is stuck in a fucked up state of mind. The hood got a curse over it. Nigga, I won't catch no rolling 60 indictment because I'm not fucking with niggas, cuz. On 6-0. On the dead homies, it's a curse over my hood. Nigga, it ain't been a pack of niggas to get money out the 60.
I'm sorry. I had to pause it right there. Y'all heard this, man? I'm not catching no rolling 60s indictment. And what is he locked up for right now? Womp, 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 womp. Soundboard. That's what I need, right? I need a soundboard. Hey, yo, man, drop down in the comment section suggestions and stuff that would make this show better, because I'm going to turn this into a full-on show when it's all said and done. Right now, we just getting comfortable with streaming. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting comfortable with presenting myself on camera, showing y'all this gap, letting y'all know what it is. But eventually, this is going to be a segmented show where we have certain topics that we talk about during certain times, you dig? But this nigga's wildin'. It's crazy how you can speak ill into the future, right? Like, he basically spoke, I'm not going to catch no rolling 60 indictment because I'm staying away from you niggas. Whole time you under surveillance, you wiretapped, and you not staying away from niggas. That's crazy.
60s a nigga just do the right thing ever. On the hood, it ain't, nigga, we got enough power to be big meats in them, nigga. It's a curse over this motherfucker. On 6-0, it's a curse over the hood, cuz. And if y'all not gonna break it, stay the fuck away from me. I'm willing to help anybody around this motherfucker. I'm willing to do whatever for whoever, nigga. You know what's crazy? I still ain't even rich. I'm rich to y'all. Nigga, that bust down chain I went to go buy, nigga, on 6-0 crib, nigga. On hood, nigga, after PNB Rock died, nigga, I got plenty jewelry. That shit right at my jeweler, nigga. Dead homies, I ride all gold, plain Jane, nigga, just nigga, cause kings wear something around their neck just to show, nigga, that they still kinging around this bitch. Nigga on 6-0, nigga, I go to the jeweler and pull out all type of shit on you niggas, cuz. But for what? Cuz? On 6-0, I had a watch that cost $38,000 when I went to jail. That motherfucker worth $100. I had another watch that was worth $5,000 to $8,000 or something. That motherfucker worth $18,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I don't even really wear chains, nigga. Dead homies. I don't even have a logo for Brick City. I don't have, nigga, I'm really like a grinder, cuz, on 6-0. Make it make sense, though. Nigga, make it make sense, cuz. Everybody make it make sense, nigga. Before I start tapping asses around here, nigga. No homo. Hence, the 6x10 chain, you no longer see me wearing that. Because I had to separate in order to become, nigga, my own figure, nigga. I still got it. But what I look like with a 6x10 on my neck everywhere that I go, cuz. And I'm representing nigga, black empowerment, cuz, on the dead homies, but I'm putting the name tag on my chest to where niggas can shoot at a nigga without even asking questions, cuz. On the dead homies, ain't no busterism. Y'all niggas know who I be with. Y'all know who I.
So you get the gist of it. Like, y'all just heard him say earlier, look, on the dead homies, cuz I'm a rich crip, cuz I ain't even just rich like that, but I'm rich than y'all niggas, cuz on the dead homies. And if you look up Brick Baby's net worth, he's not lying according to Google, right? If you look at Google and look at Brick Baby's net worth, it says he has around $1 million, right? Now, I looked this up maybe a year or two ago for some reason. I don't remember what the reason was, but I looked this up like a year or two ago. And I swear it was at 4 million, right? I was flabbergasted. I was like, this nigga worth $4 million? This dope head ass nigga right here. This nigga. This nigga with a bird dookie on his face. That nigga. But whatever, you know, different strokes, different folks. People be worth money. That's cool. But if you really a rich dude like you claim to be or proclaim to be, why are you begging for money right now that you locked in your situation? Shouldn't you have that on standby? You know? And that's I want to say that to say, don't let the appearance be the interference. Don't look at what people have in their possessions, because he just told you he had a lot of jewelry and stuff. Don't be looking at stuff like that from people and then look at yourself as less than because you don't know their situation. Case in point, I know somebody who drive a Lexus, right? Bad motherfucking Lexus too, right? If you look at this person, you know, drives a Lexus, got their own spot, they have nice clothes. Hey man, everything appears to be cool. But then you realize she got a $700 ass car note, insurance like $400 on top of rent, on top of groceries, on top. If she gets a ding in one of her fenders, you know how much more that costs than a Honda to get fixed? You know what I'm saying? Luxury parts, the labor, like, you look at all that and think a person's balling out of control on you. But then you really break it down and put it in perspective. And it's like, well, shit, really, you just a slave to your possessions. Yeah, it looks nice, but you can't even afford to go out and have a nice meal if you want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I I remember when I got my car, right? I got a Honda Civic, right? It's paid off, right? I ain't paying no car notes on it. I got minimal insurance. I'm good. I'm not just splurging a bunch of money out on shit. But before I got that car, I was gonna get a Buick, right? The Buick was a bad mother man. That bitch looked clean. You know what I'm saying? It was more my style. I'm a stylish motherfucker. I like to come down. I'm from Texas. You know what I'm saying? We like to come down the boulevard, chopping on blades, brushing on my head cause your boy got waves. You dig? Like, we like to look good when we pull up in the hood. So I was gonna get the Buick, man. But the Buick probably had like 80,000 miles or 80 to 100,000 miles on it already, you know? And the Honda only had like 20,000 miles. And if you know about Hondas, they last forever, right? These motherfuckers gonna run until the wheels literally fall off. And if you know about Buicks, they not really built the same, okay? They don't last forever. All right. Buicks usually have problems. I've been in the homies Buick where we stop and he get the tick 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 tick. Buicks, they come in with their own built-in problems, right? It's the engineering. But Buick was clean. I wanted it. My payments would have been a little bit higher. My insurance would have been a little bit more expensive because it was a luxury vehicle. But I wanted it. It was bad. But I really got to talking to my older brother and some of the older men, and then even one of the salesmen. He was an older black dude, and he was like, "Look, bro, I want to sell you this Buick. I'm not gonna lie, cause I can get more money out of you like that. But I'm gonna tell you like I would tell my son, man. If you gonna buy what you want, don't get the damn Buick. All right, get the Honda. Okay, the Honda's gonna last. It's nice. Payments is cheaper. Like the Buick, you're gonna have problems in a year. All right, get the Honda. And I got the Honda. And I'm glad I got the Honda. Like it's what? When did I get that Honda? 2018. So it's 1922. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 years later, I haven't had not one problem out of my Honda. I've had to get the battery replaced once, like, stuff like that. But other than that, rides just like when I first got her. And I'm happy about that. And I say that to say, hey, man, that's not the case for other people. People who need a new car every couple years, people who need the newest iPhone every time it come out. Nah, man, we ain't competing with the Joneses. All right, we moving at our own pace, and we stacking up this bread and staying out of the way. And that's what Brick Baby should have did, because Big Baby had access to rappers. He's been on tour with rappers. He was working at No Jumper doing a podcast thing. He had every opportunity to make legal money, stay out the way, become a millionaire. And hey, man, just cater to your family. Dude got 5 kids, gang. Like, dude got 5 kids. You know what I'm saying? You need to be staying out the way. But hey, he chose the life he chose, and look what came about. Now he locked up, wrapped up in a RICO. He was getting extorted by Big U. Shit, man, it's all looking bad, and it's looking bad for everybody over there in the Roller Sisters hood. You dig? It's looking bad for y'all. You know what I'm saying? What's next? What y'all want to talk about, man? What time is it? 4:02. I'm really about to get out of here in a little bit, man. I got to start getting ready for work. We gonna be on tomorrow. Tomorrow we probably gonna go over the Big U. More of the Big U Rico stuff. Him and Nipsey Hussle, their connection, and how I feel he played the hand in getting Nipsey killed. And yeah, man, tomorrow my little Ethernet cable thing should come in. So I hope this stream wasn't as choppy as the last one. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all for kicking it with your boy. I appreciate it. Could have been anywhere else in the world, but you decided to be here. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Hit that like button on your way out. Drop a comment down in the comment section for the algorithm. Drop a donation on your boy if you really messing with the content. You dig? Hey, man, if you want to drop $1, I'll still holler. You dig? We treat a whole bunch of ones better than a whole bunch of nuns. And every single one is like $1 million of funds. You understand me? So I appreciate y'all. Cash App to the bottom. Make sure y'all hit that like button on your way out. And we're going to be with y'all to the next time. Hey, Cram, you want to say something to the people? Cram? You want to say something? You want to say something? No. You don't do it. You don't do it. Y'all see this nigga? These niggas knows his head. That's what I do it for. All right, we out this bitch, man. Shout out to y'all. Oh, yeah. And don't forget, life isn't about... My bad. I forgot my own damn saying. Life isn't about making it from point A to point B. Life is about living in between the gaps.